in the glass cases there. That's the 16,000.
This is just a gift shop. We didn't even go into the thing yet.
I know.
Oh my god.
Look at the birds.
Oh my god.
Cool. Oh, the dragon.
I like the dragon.
You know when they're in those things.
Oh, a little baby dragon.
Go touch them.
There's no glass there, so don't think you can go, oh, hey, look at, bam. Knock them over.
There is?
There isn't.
Sale. Price as marked. $140.
Oh, it's only 140? Holy crap.
Get a set
Get
of
about 5
10.
of them. Yeah. What is that? Pit bull? Bulldog, yeah. Look at the fish thing, D. That's neat.
Oh yeah, I like the birds up there.
Yeah.
Whoa. The octopus. I'll laugh at this. This is probably more interesting than the museum itself. But no.
Oh my god.
Oh. Did you see those
6,500. This is the closest I've been to $6,500 in my life, man. I'm touching money. I'm touching more money than I'll ever see. 7,500. Oh, wow. Is that a panda bear?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and look at the puppies over here, and the mouse with cheese, and the turtle, and the squirrel. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I want the mouse with cheese. That is adorable. A raccoon.
Dang, this place is...
Yeah, tell me about it. Look at those. That's glass. It doesn't look like it. Man, these are... Wow. We're spoiling ourselves. We should have went in first before we started looking around. You know? Look at that. That's nice. 3,900. Fish fossil. Is there something like affordable for me?
You are. Wesley. Jeez, you price your stuff any higher, Wesley? Sir, Wesley.
Man, this has been one long video. I've been taking a video since back there with the cube that was what, 16,000, yeah.
Don't trip it.
Now we got clear glass so we can change the color and go in any direction as far as color that we want. So when we look at all the color and all the pieces up here, we see every color of the rainbow represented. Some of the pieces are clear, some have accents of different colors.
2,100 degrees Fahrenheit is the oven that they put them in. I wasn't recording for that. So.
Everything you see up here would be
Yeah, same as a volcano.
clear, and then roll
Remind me not to go buy a
glass into
volcano.
crushed colored glass.
Yeah, I can play
And that's what Michael's doing now. He's rolled the clear glass into some of this crushed up color. That pan's a little hot. So this is colored glass that we're using. It is glass. And it's crushed up fairly fine. You can see it's a little bit like kosher salt. Not quite as fine as beach sand.
And he's rolling in a really dark blue to start for this vessel. And as you can see from the precursor pieces, I've tried a couple different colors. That's part of the fun of making these objects multiple times throughout the summer. We're kind of developing this work in front of you folks as we go. And so I was trying different dark backgrounds, light backgrounds, just trying to decide which one really showed off that entanglement idea that I wanted, and also kind of amplifying that sense of weight in the piece as well. And I think I like the dark colors a little bit.
I was curious, yeah, now that the summer's moved right along, we've been doing this demo for a couple of months now, which direction that you ended up liking. I see one that's actually transparent. The vessel, the nest itself is transparent. Well, these two are opaque.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough decision, but the first one that you have there, that's one of the first ones that I made.
One of the first ones you made, I remember this.
Yeah, I even tried to poke a hole in the side of it to make it look a little bit more literal to the nest itself, but I found that it was a little heavy-handed. It's unnecessary in the shaping of the piece and the communication I wanted to do. So I really have started to make them bigger, make them thinner, avoiding that hole in the side of it. And even though I do love that gray color that you have in your hand right now, I think I do like the dark ones the best.
I like the line quality too, the branches and the strings and things like that. The glass on there, some of it's really thick and it has a lot of relief to it, and other parts are very, very thin, like almost like a hair. And when you run your finger across it, you can barely even notice that it's there. You can see it more than feel it. It just gives a great sense of relief and texture.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. And the particular color that we're using for that wrap, is that ready to go that we can trade, or? So the particular color is a really unusual one, and I chose it because it changes color. Just like the grass, I was saying, I really love that sense of history and that transition that it goes through and its color pattern. I wanted to choose a little bit. Doing a good job. Doing a great job. One more time, and we'll end it there. Beautiful. Thank you.
All right, yeah, that was great.
Nice job. Thank you so much.
I think it's interesting when she applies that, it's very random, but it's also very deliberate, right? Like you saw her moving it back and forth, pulling it thin, letting it get thick, pulling it thin, letting it get thick, bringing it up and down. So while it's extremely random, you see that she's also taking her 25 years of knowledge and experience and being very deliberate in not only the color pattern and the color choice, but the way that she applies that color to get the desired effect. Remember, the weaver's nest is the inspiration. And when you look at a lot of the pieces in our new glass now exhibit, there's inspiration behind that. There's years and years of practice in making pieces that led to that artist coming up with that one particular piece.
So all those loose little pieces that were piled onto the surface of the glass, this is where glass really kind of letting it do its own thing. So as it's heating, all those little pieces are melting down and kind of swooping in between the thicker ones that take longer to melt. And so it really starts to intertwine all of those individual little wraps into that kind of texture design that you see.
That torque, 5,000 degrees. I missed that recording.
That we see, whether it's this particular sculptural vessel or even a vase of old water pitcher, we need to make a temporary handle that will allow us to hold on to the bottom so we can shape the top. And so that process, it's called the punty. So Michael right now is making the punty, just that little dab of glass on the end of the pipe. When he has the right shape and right temperature, he'll present the punty to Helen, who will apply it to the very bottom. She'll just stick it to the foot. Then her task is to break the piece free from the blowpipe, literally break the glass in a controlled and structured manner. Cooling it down, compressed air, quickly chilling it. Now to break it free, it looks like she'll use a drip of water to shock the glass and then literally just kind of whack the pipe. And the glass will break. And of course, yeah, we give her another round of applause for that. Now, Helen's been making glass for 25 years. Michael's been making glass for 9 years. When you're first learning, especially going through that process right there, it usually doesn't go quite as smooth, right? There's a lot of variables, a lot of things that can go wrong. The piece might not break free from the pipe cleanly. It might break free from the punty iron, but not come off the pipe. It might break and cut right through the glass. We don't normally think of glass as something you can use a pair of scissors on, but when it's hot and molten, you saw her do just that.
Yeah, we wanted to put one more little accent onto this piece, and I went through a couple different color choices on this one as well, but ultimately I've been working with different yellows. One, I think it matches really nicely with the dark colors and stuff, but I mostly wanted to give a little nod, kind of the last connection to the weaver bird themselves. They're actually a bird that is mostly black, and then they have accents of yellow on their wings and their tail. And so I wanted to put a little wrap of yellow just to nod back to that bird.
That's a nice little inside tidbit, huh? Like looking into the artist's mind, in our case, the artist talking with us and telling us. But when we go through any part of the collection, but in particular our new glass now, there's got to be, every little piece probably has those little nuances and those little things that may be explained in the artist's statement, but maybe not. That wrap being applied very similarly to that wacky wild wrap they applied earlier, but this one very deliberate, just around the edge with that yellow glass.
Now, in addition to the exhibition that we have up right now, there's
Oh, shoot. What the?
You want me to seafood? A lot of them. The first one looked funny because I just looked at his eyes are just staring at me.
Look at my neck.
The one where you look right there. Oh, so funny.
Oh, God.
And then go off into space. Well, you'll actually notice I can tilt this laser as far up as I want, and it doesn't leave the water. It's actually reflected off that surface. This is internal reflection at work, or the idea that anytime you have two different transparent materials directly touching one another, that surface where they meet forms a mirror. Can you save your question for the end for me, buddy? Awesome, thanks. Now, you've also seen this same idea if you've ever gone swimming. If you've ever dove under the water and looked back up at the underside of that surface. This is why you'll see a reflection of what's under the water, because the light is trapped there. We also use this experiment because it gives a nice visual on what it looks like inside an optical fiber, so we send our information over a straight line. But what if we need our information to go around a bend or a curve? Well, it actually works in the same way. And we're going to take a look at that over here, where we have another tank of water. This time, though, we have a valve at the front and a focused beam of white light in the back. When I open this valve, the water comes pouring out. But what we don't see is a beam of light going across the wall. It's because most of that light is actually trapped inside the stream of water. Again, the surface where water and air is meeting is forming a mirror, trapping the light inside. Now, if I break the stream of water, and by extension break that mirror surface that formed, you'll notice where the water hits my board here, the board will light up a bit. It's because once that mirror surface is broken, the light inside the water is able to escape out. However, you'll also notice that just by me holding the board up here, it is lighting up a bit. And that's because internal reflection itself isn't always perfect. This is one of the challenges that we need to be overcome to make optical fiber reliable. But for now, we're going to shut this experiment off and move to another one where we have another green laser, but this time it's being projected through a block of glass. And at the other end, we have a video camera. Using the magic of television, we can take a quick look inside that block of glass. Magic of television. Here we are. Now, as you can see here, there is a lot of green light that's being reflected off these internal surfaces here. But as we look at this block of glass here on the counter, it's not glowing uranium. This light that you're seeing is what's trapped on the inside, again because of that internal reflection. And if I dim the beam down here, you'll notice that the inside of this block of glass looks like a hall of mirrors. This really is a large-scale version of what it looks like on the inside of optical fiber as we send our information. But for now, I'm going to switch back over to our slides. And while internal reflection works with all transparent materials, glass is among the purest of those, so that's where we use it. But there's over 1 million different recipes to make glass.
Video can't see now. That's crazy. Ow, my shoulder just cracked. Sorry. Is there one missing there? Or is that just what it is? Is that all glass? Is that thing glass too?
We actually on that side.
That whole thing right there?
Well, it's stained glass. What do you expect?
Well, I didn't know what it was. That's what I was asking.
No, it's not.
Whoa, Jesus. That's crazy. What? Oh, a couple of them went a different way. What? I'm so confused. I was like, look at that. Oh, they go over there and come down. Okay. They all go there. Trying to follow them is hard. There should be another one somewhere because
This is where I start.
but they never went over here. So is there another one?
Good job.
Oh, it splits there. I see. There it goes. Okay. I got it now. Now I gotta wait for one to hit it.
It's right there.
I know one's gotta hit it. Alright, here it comes. There you go.
There's still a whole other track over there. There's another one.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's even more? No, it went over.
No.
No? Then what?
What? Your job is to find a place to eat.
Oh, there, the steps. Oh no, that was over there, but I didn't see it.
What? You need something to eat.
Did they go over there to eat?
No, you gotta find somewhere to eat. She doesn't want to eat there.
Oh.
I'll let you do it.
I see how it is. Look at that. That's cool. Little dog. It's back in the shop now, so in case you were wondering. Oh, that peacock is cool. How cool is that? That Trivial Pursuit. The Scrabble board is only 400. Judy, $400 Scrabble board. Look at that. And they have Monopoly over there too.
Wow.
What are we exhaling?
Dang it! Just do it. You can watch it back. It's funny. Look at she's wide awake now. Oh, that was funny. While it
I was
lasted.
keeping my eye for any video cameras popping.
Joe Yankee.
Hush, guys. We're in the present moment.
Get that camera out.
Falling. Rising and falling.
When the camera's on her eyes are glued to this.
You're ruining my meditation over here.
Very moment. Very moment.
No.
Okay. Good try.
Ford Mustang, Eric Amarola joining us up here on the lanes. We'll still be having a chance to bowl right after they're done. But those guys are going to step up and show us what they've got in just about 15 minutes.
Diane, go get my cup. What?
Photo with that phone. Are you a fan?
Nice league win, by the way. That was a lot of oil. That just skid like crazy. I don't know if that might have been a test run. That was probably. Pick it out!
I feel good. I feel really good. Our goal bowling for Mustang has been fast and we qualified in the top 10, so track position is really important here at Washington, and there's a lot of strategy that plays in, and you have to start up front for that strategy to work. So we're off to a good start with qualifying and looking forward to it. This is a challenging racetrack and very, very demanding, and I'm not the best of road course races. It's something that I've worked really hard on improving my craft, and over the last couple of years I feel like I've gotten a lot better at road racing, so we'll find out later today.
Do we have anyone in the crowd who thinks Eric's taking the checkered flag today? I think the people have confidence in you. Now I know you're an amazing racer. I also decided to throw a few bowls, and you weren't too bad with that either. Now are you a big bowling fan?
Yeah, I do. I enjoy bowling. I bowled in the summertime as a kid growing up in summer in Florida. Nobody wants to be outside in Florida summer, so I was always indoors and playing in batting cages indoors and summer camps and bowling leagues and all that stuff. So I enjoy it now with two little kids myself. It's a great way for us to spend some time together. We go to bowling lanes in North Carolina and go bowling and really enjoy it. So my kids are actually getting really good. They don't need the range anymore to bowl. They can fling it down the lane, and it's gotten to where it's pretty competitive with the Amarola family when we go bowling.
Who's the best member of the Amarola family when you guys go bowling? Who usually wins?
Me. I can't let the kids win yet. They gotta learn humility.
behind-the-scenes look at the number 10 Go Bowling car as if he was preparing things. Now, I know for all the other people in the crowd who didn't get to experience that, there is a way that they can see a little behind-the-scenes look at what you do. Is that right?
Yeah, so this year we started a behind-the-scenes vlog series, documentary sort of, on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and search for Eric Amarola or Beyond the 10, and there's a behind-the-scenes documentary that we put together. I'm a pretty reserved and private person, and so it took a little convincing from my team to allow this access to be behind the scenes, be in my life, be at my home, in my motor home, taking videos and stuff with my family, my wife, my kids. But it's really neat, I think, for the opportunity for you guys, the fans, to see really what goes on from Monday to Sunday. I think a lot of people, assume that we just show up to the racetrack on Friday and we practice and qualify and get ready for the race and race on Sunday, and then we go home and hang out and do nothing. And there's so much more that goes on, preparing and sponsor appearances and appearances for the racetracks and all the things that we do, and being a part of the team at the shop. And then trying to balance that work-life balance between being a husband, being a father, and being a race car driver, and all the demands that are put on you to be a professional athlete. So it's a really cool way for us to share 10 minutes at a time through this docu-series with you guys, and let you see kind of what my life looks like away from the racetrack.
Well, Eric, thank you so much. And I know, let's get a few warm-up shots earlier. We'll call those warm-up shots for you. Think you kind of want to do a few more of those? Kyle, you ready?
I'm ready to pick it out.
Guys, you want to see these guys throw a few more balls? Does anyone think Eric's got a strike in him? Yeah! No pressure, no pressure.
My 10 pin.
There it is.
I never get that lucky.
your hand of protection about each driver, course worker, and crew member. Grant us a safe race and help us to remember that all good things come from you.
For the Canadian National Anthem, please welcome actress and singer Trina Marcus.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Here to honor America, please welcome United States Navy musician second class Rachel Vettel, accompanied by Kevin Gallagher of Empire Interpreting Services, and they perform our national anthem.
I know, I was looking around.
Welcome our Grand Marshals, members from the Go Bowling family, joined by President of the New York State Bowling Proprietors Association, Brian Borowski.
Drivers, start your engines! Let's go bowling at the Glen!
And it's about to get good.
That's a lot of people in the infield too, man. I've never seen a race so packed before. No wonder why it's the best track.
Yes, that little bit. Awesome. You gotta stay busy. You gotta deer protection.
This is where a lot of action happens, especially on restarts. I can't. If there's a late restart, watch out.
Right here at Watkins Glen International, the field grab his teammate William Byron to his left shoulder, coming down for the green, up in the flag stand. Here we go, looking for the green flag, and we're Chase Elliott will grab the top spot. You'll have William Byron fall in line, and down here, on the line, Byron right.
I didn't think it would be here because it's so open.
It was as loud as me here.
Yeah, it's loud. There's more grandstands keeping the sound.
Man, it's constant.
Yeah.
All in motorsports right now, holding the front two spots out of turn 5 and on the short straightaway up the third gear. Now moving into turn number 6 as our left-hand turn and second gear. Chase Elliott right here. 3 car lengths in hand over William Byron.
And plus they're in turn 1. Yeah.
William Byron, who's under attack, and they head back to turn number 1.
He didn't even lose that many spots. He kept it right going.
And then Kyle Larson, he's got a lot of company. They begin to stack up behind Kyle Larson.
I don't know how nobody hit him either.
Martin Truex Jr. is in that pack of traffic, as is Matt Brack. Keselowski coming from 5th off back.
They're a lot more lenient than Matt Track and road course. They have more time to keep going. They try to give him time to move, to keep going.
Exiting turn number 7, here's Chase Elliott back across the line. We'll wait and see where Kyle Busch tries to get things settled back. He'll do it behind Eric after the last.
Checks the rearview mirror. Martin Truex Jr. right there. Then Brad Keselowski is Norris Oil right forward, trying to find more momentum on the downhill run and get back on turn 5.
They spell on to turn 5, racing for that mid spot. Chase Elliott already through turn number 6. Leads by about 10 car lengths over William Byron. 5 more back to Kevin Gallagher in third. Then Jimmy Johnson and that battle for mid. Kyle Larson trying to fend off a hard turning Martin Truex Jr. Goodbye, Chase Elliott. He is long gone. Let's go back to lap number 2. Second, as they head down, they heading into turn number 1.
In our man midway bowling, is going to bowl a strike. Is it player A or bowler B? Tell me now, who's it going to be, Levi? He's guessing bowler A. Let's find out. Is it? Yes, it is. It's the man without a shirt. His name's Brandon, and he said,
back some Jenny Light going down with him. Levi, you won the scope.
Stage break. Kyle Busch came off the pit road second, but got caught speeding exiting pit road. So back to the back of the pack.
Having fun here. The Essence Racing. You can get anywhere you want to go. Have some fun with us. We're having a ball here in the Essence Racing.
I don't know.
Sending off Chase Elliott in position number 3. That's when they begin to stack up, racing from third on back. Boyer, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman. Number 7, Kyle Larson. He's out of McDonald's. Kevin Hart. They're side by side for third line. That's Chase Elliott to the right. That's the Boyer to the left. And White to third. Turn 1. Boyer trying
He already swore over the radio. He said, no more mistakes. He said, no more mistakes. No more around. Yeah. Closer. battle for fourth on back. That's a good one. Clint Boyer right now. stop on the, if there's no caution, they're gonna have to make a green flag pit stop before the race is over. I know they can't make it.
Second, dropping further back, here's Sidney Hamlin. He's back in the 6th position. He's getting restless trying to find a way around Keselowski.
Keselowski takes onto that fifth spot for now. Keselowski just behind Clint Boyer as he's trying to advance his spot as well. Here's Hamlin stepping out of line under braking into turn number 6. Looking inside of Brad Keselowski, but can't make the pass. Will fall back to the line. Not behind Keselowski and ahead of Eric.
Meanwhile, in front of the field, things tightening up the lane again. Martin Truex Jr. has been able to run back down. Chase Elliott, those two have broken away from third place. Kevin Harvick just right for the lead, goes back down the hill.
It looks like Elliott was so able to
go ahead. You're good.
Martin Truex Jr. right in second.
Bowling at the glass. 5:05. Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch in after.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with everybody mixed up.
Yeah, they came off turn 7. Big bang.
Oh, it's right on the replay thing.
Right-hand side, Bubba on the left. Kyle then, he doesn't Bubba all the way through.
Bubba spun him.
No way, no way. Made a hard right-hand turn. Ripped up the left rear quarter panel of Kyle Busch's Toyota. Sent Kyle Busch spinning. Kyle since been able to grab a gear and pull away, and as expected, they wound up here. Notice the tail yet again.
By a couple of car lengths away from Martin Truex Jr. Now is trying to bend on for that second spot. Hamlin's third, and Kevin Harvick fourth. As everybody in the top 5 or 6 positions gets single file. Eric Jones there, as is Brad Keselowski rounding out that big run.
Don't mind the shakiness.
Chase Elliott showing the way. 66 laps on the board. He has got about a 6-car lead on Martin.
No. That's kind of
Great runs inside the top 5. William, check that.
5 laps to go. Still Chase and Truex right on each other's bumper. Chase led probably 90% of this race so far. be. I think you have to be close enough to hear it. But if you spend a little, I think it's $4 or $5. It's like $4 or $5. It's like a month I pay, and I can do it on there actually. But it's not synced with the race on TV. It's a little behind. Still. See if I want to see if Chase does donuts over here.
Elliott, the race winner. A tip of the cap to his dad, Bill, who was spotting for them up in the inner loop. Chase said, I wanted to do it for him last year. I wanted to burn it down right in front of him up there. But by the time I got through there, I was out of fuel. This year, plenty of fuel in the tank, and Chase Elliott, again, with a tip of the cap to his dad up there in the inner loop.
You're not going to hear it.
Chase Elliott window that down, hand out the window, and there's a happy fan that Watkins Glen.
I think he has a new favorite racetrack. I don't know. He loves this place.
Picks up his first career win right here at the Glen 1 year ago. Backed it up in dominating fashion today as
Did you get the beer out of
the 90th lap. It's the victory down the round. This 2.45 miles course. Oh yes, Chase Elliott. Happy victor indeed. We'll hear from him in just a couple of moments. And of course, he'll go to Gatorade Victory Lane. Mixers, Joe, Boyle, Chase Elliott coming off of turn number 7 and down the front straightaway. What a dominating performance by that young man. It was a show and the maximum point. It was your pole sitter. He won take 1 and 2, and then wins the third and final seed. The checkered flag on the front straightaway. There he is, pulling up to the start-finish line. We're going to get some victory donuts for you fans on the
Dang it, I was hoping he'd come down here.
Absolutely. What a performance by Chase Elliott. The Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet Camaro crew is up on the wall. Chase Elliott is out of the car. How about it, Chase Elliott?